Don't think I made that public. So we will try this one more time. Get a poll question again. Okay. Take two. We will see how this goes. Hey, Tang. Got lots of good sniffing going on there. I know, Tang. Just you and me right now, huh? We got Yoda in the other room. Hello there, Bruce. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, John. This is actually my second live. I did one, but I don't think I made it private. It was unlisted. So that's why I'm like 2 minutes have gone by already and nobody's in here, and that's a little unusual. So it's like, what is going on? And I'm like, I think I didn't make it public. So I guess that's a good learning for me. And when you eventually do your own live streams, John, and especially if you do them, well, I don't think it matters if you do them vertical or horizontally, but when you set up the options, make sure that you make it public so people can join. Hello there, Betty. I hope you're doing well. Tang is doing well here, looking all, well, Tang-like. You know, it's kind of funny. There was somebody left a comment on one of Tang's little shorts, and he said, "Is this Garfield 2.0?" And I'm like, well, could be. What do y'all think? Tang's not really much of a lasagna fan, though. He is definitely like a turtle, though, from time to time. Checking on my poll. I'm assuming probably almost everybody that pops in this live will think that cat declawing should be illegal. Hello there, Quinn. I think some might be surprised, though, if they were to be told that there's only like 2 states in the United States where cat declawing actually is illegal. But in about 47 states, it is perfectly legal. To chop off a kitty's finger up to this point right here. We're just with Tang right now. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Hello, this is Tang. He's one of 9 kitty cats that we do have. If you hang out with me for this hour-long stream, or the bulk of it, you will see these other 8 kitties. And if y'all don't mind double tapping the middle of that screen, that'd be most appreciated also. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, giving it a like. How is everybody doing on this Whisker Wednesday, middle of the week? Hello there, gaming. I hope you're doing well there, Gaming Dashio. Quinn, yes, I do remember. I am old, but sometimes I remember. I remember the name. I hope you're doing well. Hello there, Trish. I hope you're doing well also. Hi, No. I remember you also, No. Yep. Haven't seen you in a little while, but that's fine. Hope you've been doing well. I'm doing okay. I do have a knee that's been bothering me, my left knee. I've had to get some injections in it the last few years, so around this time, so I might be having to get another injection. No, if I see you consistently for a few weeks at least in my live streams, then I will think about making you a moderator, but it's a while though. And so you got to build, like, I got to build trust with you and rapport, and I got to get to know you somewhat. John, I still don't understand why anybody would declaw a cat. That's just evil. Yeah, I mean, the one thing I can say, like, if a person, this is a very rare situation though. So if a person has maybe a medical condition, like say maybe they're a hemophiliac, they have some kind of bleeding disorder, and they have cats, maybe because they could have, a bleeding, they could bleed out, maybe. But even under that situation, I still feel like, just do other things, clip the cat's nails, get them little tips that you can buy, like on Amazon, for example. There are alternatives to declawing. We're going to get a little closer here with Tang. We'll put the flash on. Yeah, we'll put the flash off. Tang don't need those lights. Hello there, Ruby Squad. I hope you're doing well today. The cat shouldn't have to pay for that. I don't disagree, John. I mean, I'm with you there. And you know what? Kind of surprisingly, this poll so far, it's got 13 votes. I don't know if you can see like the results of the poll on your end, but it's got 13 votes and it's almost 50-50. So I think there's a lot of misinformation that's out there when it comes to declawing. At least I hope that it's mostly just misinformation when it comes to declawing. The people, aren't actually that mean, evil, or just plain stupid. But like I was saying before, so those who may not know, let's say this is a cat's hand. This part right here, if it was to happen to a human, this is what would get chopped off, this part right here. So, Quinn, can I give you a shout out? Can I ask why? All right, Orangey. All right, Orangey. We're going to let you be for now. Let's go see what's going on with Yoda. We might see Tang again, but for now, we're going to go hang out with somebody else. Good evening there, Irma. I hope you're doing well. Let's kind of hang out with Yoda here for a little bit. Yoda's doing well. As you can see, he just kind of lazing about up here on this table at the moment. Ruby Squad, every time I see you live on YouTube, I join and stop by because I always want to be in the lives. Sometimes I see the whole and you're heading out. All right. Bye, Ruby. Take care. We'll see you next time. Yeah, Quinn, if you're still happen to be on here, as far as, like I said, that shout out goes, I just would need to know, like, why, what's the reason. I'm not normally a person that does that. I like to have at least a reason as to why. Hello there, Tranquil. I hope you're doing well. This place really isn't necessarily for shout outs. I mean, I'll be upfront and honest right off the bat with this. This is a place for those who happen to enjoy the company of cats, love seeing cats, and want to build a good, positive community around cats. So maybe I need to be more upfront about that. I'm sure there's plenty of other YouTube channels that they just shout out people all the time and stuff like that, but that's not really That's not really what I'm doing. I don't really like that kind of mentality, to be honest. And I guess I might as well start being more upfront and honest about that. And if you can dig it, and if you enjoy that, and you can respect that, then awesome. If not, well, there's plenty of other live streams to go watch. you know, I, what is my wife saying? Rosemary's giving you an evil glare and says, get rid of the wasp from her porch. Well, unfortunately, if wife there, you have to maybe get rid of that wasp yourself. I don't think people with me doing this lives want to see me get stung by a wasp. But then again, maybe they would. It'd be kind of entertaining. I'm not sure. I will ask, if you don't mind, if you could though double tap that screen for a thumbs up, for a like. Sometimes I don't even feel like saying that, but sometimes I do. John, always say as you are. Oh yeah, I mean that's my plan. And if I have to be a little bit more upfront as far as shout outs and stuff like that, or people promoting stuff, it's like I'll nip it in the bud. Because I mean, in the end, this is my live stream. Hello there, Jennifer Watts. I hope you're doing well. Are you another cat lover? Do you have kitties? If you do, Jennifer Watts, just let me know. Right now, Jennifer, you are looking, and anybody else who is new to this live stream, you're looking at Yoda right now. Yoda's about a 7-year-old tuxedo. He was a part of a foster group of 6, who me and my wife fostered. They were a very messy group. He was a very quiet kitten, but he turned into a crazy monster as he got older. You wouldn't know looking at him though right now because he's very lovable with his little Batman face. His little Batman nose he's got going on. Trish, you have 12 kitties. Awesome. I didn't remember exactly how many cats you had, Trish. I knew it was quite a bit. I knew it was like in double digits, but I wasn't sure how many. Jennifer, it's your first time on this live stream. Well, again, welcome. John, there are folks trying to turn your small town into a suburban nightmare. Yeah, I understand that. I definitely understand that. Again, if you are new, if you don't mind saying hello, that would be awesome. If you love kitties, let me know in chat. If you have kitties, let me know in chat. Perhaps you have a cat question or two. I've worked in multiple animal hospitals. I've worked with cats for many years and love to help. Jaden does not care. That's a fur baby. Well, hello there, Jaden. Also, let me know in chat, if you don't mind, what do you all think about declawing? I'm seeing my chat poll, and right now, 60% thinks cat declawing should be illegal, and 40% saying that it shouldn't be illegal. Jennifer, you have 1 kitty. Awesome. What kind of kitty do you have, Jennifer? And I'm sorry that I don't know why your message got deleted. So my apologies on that. I'm not sure what happened there. Jennifer, Yoda is a boy. He's a man. He's all man. No, not really. He is missing some male parts. Probably in another minute or so, we're gonna go and hang out with some more kitties. We do have 9 altogether. These live streams, they run about an hour or so. During the hour, I just kind of show the cats, and we just kind of hang out with these kitties. Bruce, declawing cats is cruel. I completely agree. It's cruel, and a lot of people also, I think, don't understand quite often once a kitty is declawed that they start to have some medical issues. They tend not to use the litter box as often or as much like they should. And then their quote unquote owner is wondering why they're having an issue in the litter box now. So it's quite crazy. All right, everybody, we might come back to Yoda, but for now, y'all say goodbye to Yoda. Ooh, Yoda's spinning head. And we're going to go check out some other kitties. Oh, well, hello. We have an early visit with our special kitty here, Rosemary. Rosemary is our deaf kitty. She's just kind of wandering around up here at the moment. Normally, she's downstairs. But she wants to say hello to our other cats. But unfortunately, little old Miss Prissy here, little old Rosemary, does not get along well with others. So because of that, she has to stay in her own room most of the time. But as you can see though, this is Rosemary's room. And Rosemary has quite a bit going on in her room. She's got her own day bed. She's got multiple chairs to sit on. She's got a desk to spy out on the neighbors. She's a very spoiled little kitty. You gonna do some spying, honey? You want to say hello to people? Trish Pandora is in another room that I'm going to go to in a little bit. What you spying at, honey? I know I need to clean your window. You've been sneezing on it again. Rosemary's got some buggy eyeballs. What do you think? Rosemary is a skinny kitty, though. Rosemary's about 5.5 pounds. She does have some beautiful eyeballs, though, I will say. She loves her little catnip stick. We tried at one point in time to brush her teeth. These are little cat toothbrushes. And, well, it didn't really work out very well. But you put it on your finger and you put some toothpaste on it. And then you know, kind of massage the cat's teeth. But like I said, it didn't work very well at all. Hello there, Weezer. I hope you're doing well. Hopefully you love kitties. If you do, you are definitely in the right place since we do have 9 cats here all together. And right now we are just hanging out with Rosemary in her room. A couple things I like to tell about Rosemary. Rosemary is an older kitty. She's around 16 or 17 or so. She loves spying on the neighborhood. We do have a very quiet neighborhood though, so she doesn't see too much. She's a deaf kitty, so she can't hear a word I'm saying. And she has a thyroid issue. So she has a medication that she takes for her overactive thyroid. Irma, you use those also with animal toothpaste? Yep. Where you going, honey? You gonna go back downstairs? All right, let's go ahead And let's go in and meet some other kitties. You got these adorable two little ones. Don't they look so cute? The white one on top is Pandora. The bottom calico is the baby. Pandora was looking cute there. But normally these two don't get along all that well. They have a rivalry, a sibling rivalry. They're not sisters, but they definitely act like it. Maybe I can clip that into a little itty bitty little short. I think that was a cute little moment with Pandora and the baby. Over here, we'll show all these kitties. There's 6 in this room altogether. Over here is Maximus. He's got some sleep gunk in his eyeballs. Trish, you're trying to figure out how to put a picture on here. If I can't, then can you guys go to... I gotcha. So anyways, this is Max. He's got stuff in his eyes. AKA Whiskers Maximus. Hello there, Stock. I hope you're doing well. That's an interesting emoji, like a little alien or something. Very odd. He's at your paw, honey. You hit Max in just the right spot, and then his leg will start to go up and scratch. Like it's a game, Mad Max. Yeah, or I don't know if anybody's familiar with Maxwell the cat. A passed on kitty. What kind of kitty was your Max, Trish? There, he's got his little fleas. Okay, I want to check my poll every so often. About 70% think that it should be illegal. Okay. Oh, you got Maximus. You got the Maximus. Okay. Let me go over and show a couple other kitties, and then I'll get back to Pandora and the baby. We do have 3 tuxedos altogether. This one is Tiny. Tiny is Tang's brother, those who might be new, or just getting themselves kind of familiar with these kitties, as there are quite a few of them. Irma, you're heading out. Have a wonderful night. Get some good rest, and we'll see you whenever we see you again. Take care, Irma. Hello there, Icon. Hope you're doing well, James. Your kitty Max was a blue Russian, Trish. Awesome. He's a good little girl here. She gets all shy in these live streams. She's got her mouth opening up, though, a bit. She looks a little tired. Are you tired, honey? Alright, that's Tiny. And then... Hi, Zelda. Hello there, Sydney Cat. I hope you're doing well. Jennifer, maybe you'll be on your cell phone when you get home. Okay. Well, if you're heading out, Jennifer, I appreciate you hanging in. And, you know, if you want to kind of reconnect to this live stream, awesome. If not, no worries. We'll be on here for about another 35 minutes or so. So if you see another name, just know that it's you. Okay, I gotcha. All good. No worries. Yes, this is Zelda. She is our oldest out of our crew. She's a 19-year-old kitty. Who's hanging Yeah, John, that's a good question, especially my cats, right? Because half of my live stream, the cats are just sleeping the whole time. You want to come and visit my live streams, you'll just be watching sleepy cats and me ramble for an hour. But somehow it all works, I guess. I don't know how. But anyways, you're going to be Lord Zelda, Jennifer? Okay. A fun little fact about Zelda, besides her being an old 19-year-old kitty, is she's a diabetic kitty. So, oh, Bruce, you sleep only 4 hours a day. Oh man, that's criminal. How do you sleep only 4 hours a day? I mean, I got to sleep at least a good solid 8 hours or so, I feel like. But I guess you get used to it. Bruce, you've probably been doing that for a long time, I would imagine, right? Maybe back in the army days, I would imagine, maybe. Oh, you were calling the cat Lord Zelda. Oh, sorry, Jennifer. I thought your name might have been Lord Zelda. I gotcha. Combat vet. Hello there, Luis. You would be surprised about that question, right? So 30% nearly said no. I just don't think people understand, Luis, like what exactly is involved on cat declawing. I mean, I hope they're just not plain evil. Maybe they're just ignorant. I don't know. Hello there, Earl. Thank you. I appreciate it. She is a very pretty kitty. She's a black and gold tabby. Or a mackerel tabby. I think John Cat Billy's has a name for her also. But yeah, so Luis, as you probably know this, I mean, I was telling people earlier. So if you were a human and your fingers got declawed, or you were declawed, this is what part of your finger would be gone. This part right here. And it's like, people, don't you understand? Don't you understand this? So, but anyways, enough of that rant. Go on a new rant instead. Bruce, so you're used to it. You keep coffee companies in business. Yeah, I can't drink coffee. It just tastes like hot or cold mud water to me, I have to say. Give me Pandora. I know, I'm going to pull you a little closer, honey. Well, it should be criminal, Earl, as far as declawing, but unfortunately, besides like 2 states in the United States, or maybe there's 3 states now, it's legal in 47 states. Nope, I got a pan here. Nope, never mind. Pandora was doing some spring cleaning. He says, hello, people. My name is Pandora. I'm an older kitty. I'm around 13 or so. I had a special treatment just recently also because I had an overactive thyroid and it had to be taken care of. So I became a little bit radioactive. And she's recovering from her radioactive treatment that she had to take care of her thyroid. The only downside we still have to, we have about 2 more months or so now where we have to store her litter, her poop and pee. We had to do that we had to scoop it for about 2 weeks and put it in a special place, and now we have to contain it still for another about 2 months or so. Hello there, Monica. I hope you're doing well, Monica. Hopefully you love kitties. If you do, you are definitely in the right place. You're looking at Pandora at the moment. Pandora is like the song. I'm unfamiliar with the song, Jennifer. I don't know of that song, Pandora. I just know of the jewelry company Pandora and the box. But I'm not familiar with Pandora's song. And unfortunately, Pandora sold her jewelry company, and we didn't get anything from it. But she's a good girl. Luis, you're also good with a tiny bit of sleep. I don't know how y'all can do that. I don't know how y'all can do that, but I need my sleep. Let's go look at Kit for a second. She's going to be under the bed. So I'm going to turn the flash on. Yep, there she is. Oh, I get down on the ground. Hopefully I can get back up. Hi, Kit. Now, we fostered, as I think quite a few of you know, the new people, they don't know this, but my wife and I do a ton of fostering. We've probably fostered, I don't know, 40, 50, 60 kittens. And Kit, though, was our only adult foster that we've ever had. Little bit of a backstory on Kit here. She was abused and neglected when she was younger. So the foster group that we were working with, they asked us if we could, take her on for a little bit and try to, try to make her more, I guess, friendly to humans, if you will. And over time, I mean, it took a while. She was definitely shy and slow, and she didn't want anything to do with us in the beginning. But, eventually, though, she started to warm up with us. And ironically now, or maybe it's not ironic, I don't know, I can't really tell, but she is probably the most attention-seeking of the 9. So, all right, Kit, I'm going to turn the flash off. All right, we're going to come back up. See if I can get off on the floor. Let me scroll over here. Let me keep an eye on the chat. Jennifer, he's like Darth Vader. He likes the dark. Yeah, she. Oh, baby. That was a big yawn. So this is the baby. Now, those of you who have calicos, if you don't mind saying in chat, if you do have a calico, excuse me, just let me know. Is your calico temperamental? And does your calico have like split personalities? Because we've had 3 calicos. We currently have 2. But we've had 3. And they've all been temperamental lunatics. Oh, that was a big yawn, baby. And like I was saying about our calicos, they all seem to be a little nutty. They all seem to be a little crazy, like the baby. She seems like she's a little ostrich sometimes. She'll get a little pet in here. So Luis, your sister has a calico and very shy and hides under the bed. Interesting. Okay. Maybe it's just us that has the nutty calicos, or maybe we bring out the nuts. Trinkle, you lost your calico 2 years ago. She was difficult, but she had an unpleasant past. That can make a lot of sense then. Tranquil. Jennifer, you think your neighbor has 2 calicos? Okay. All right, I'm going to go back over to Maximus over here. We'll give Max a little bit of loving. We'll see if he can do his little kicky kickies. You want to do your kicky kickies? He's like, what are you doing to me, human? No, you just want to hug my arm? I know. Very true, Luis. That's probably why our calicos are nuts, because we're nuts. Too much catnip through the years. As you all know, a cat's belly is the most sensitive part, right? Because that's where they have all of their organs, all of their sensitive spots.
And obviously, if a kitty will let you, rub their belly and show their belly, then that's that ultimate trust, right? That's that ultimate sign of I trust you. I know you're not going to harm me. I know you're not going to hurt me. I'm going to thwomp my tail, though, on occasion, because Max is a thwomper with his tail. Tranquil, that's sad. Someone threw your little calico out in your yard as a tiny kitten. Yeah, cat dumping, I tell you, right? Cat dumping. Ain't nothing worse than cat dumping. Luis Bean likes his belly rubs. Does he do little kickies too? Like when you're maybe rubbing his belly a little bit, does he kick with his back feet? Let me see if I can get Max to kick with his back feet. He might do it. He might not. No, he may not. Maximus. Oh. Hello there, Kristen. I hope things are going well out there in Texas. Is it hot in Texas? Y'all getting any rain? Jennifer, your cat doesn't let you rub her belly, and you've had her for years since she was like 1 or 2, and you're using your mom's phone. Okay, gotcha. Oh, your belly is a beast. The little Max's belly. Bruce Oreo won't let you rub his belly. Hello there, we are all vultures. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate that comment, Earl. Max is a pretty kitty. He's got those beautiful, like, golden eyes, right? I would say. Kristen, it's hot and dry in Texas. I think it's hot and dry everywhere. Jennifer, yeah, that's what I was saying a little earlier. A lot of people, when they see Maximus, they think he looks like Maxwell. We are vultures. I hope you're doing well also. Hope things are going well with you and yours. I appreciate you popping in this live for a little bit. Maximus is a crazy Maximus. Since I have some new people on here, and I think those who haven't seen, obviously, my wife and I have had cats for basically as long as we've been together. And we've been together, married for nearly 20 years. And with that, we obviously have kitties that passed on. Now, I'm here to celebrate the life of these cats, obviously. But as we all know, cats do pass on. It is hard. It is difficult, but it is part of the process. So I want to show the little like cat shrine that we have for our 4 that passed on, and just a little bit of a story about each, if y'all don't mind. And that's where I'm going to go next. So y'all want to say goodbye to Maximus, to the baby, to Pandora, to Zelda, to Tiny, who's got her back, and to Kit, who is underneath the bed still. But I just want to go there for a few moments. And I'd briefly be talking about the importance when you do have loss, not to close your hearts to new potentials. Because there's always kittens, there's always adult cats that need somebody positive in their life, in my opinion. So, you heading out, Luis? Have a good night. Sounds good. We'll see you next time, Luis. Take care. So here, first one I want to show you, and again, I'm going to keep this brief. I'm not going to go on these for too long, but this is Kitty. We have real original names for our cats. As you can see, Kitty was a calico. Kitty liked, I don't know what that is. This is some kind of snack. She liked to put her head in boxes. Kitty had a pretty full life. She was about 18-ish or so. If my wife is still listening, she'll correct me, I'm sure. But she was around 18, 19. Eventually, she just, kidney failure, kidney disease got to her. And, we had to make that call where we had to say goodbye to her, which is never easy. But it is part of being a cat parent that, you have to be there for the good and the bad in the end. It's just being responsible. So that's Kitty. Over here is a kitten. This is Kitten as she was a young kitten. Again, original names I know, Kitty and Kitten. And then this is Kitten when she was a little older. She was a little bit of a round bowling ball, butterball. That's me. Handsome devil, right? No, that's why you don't see my face on here, because I have a radio face, as they say in the business. No, I'm kidding. But anyways, that's Kitten. Kitten had a lot of diseases as she got older, a lot of issues. But she was a trooper. She had a lot of medications, but she took her medications well. And eventually she got lymphoma, cancer, kind of in the nose, and she passed away also. We didn't have to make her decision though, because she made it for us. So, but anyways, that's Kitten. Over here, we had another orange tabby before Tang came around. This is Norman, as y'all can see, if you can read that. Norman was kind of a special kitty. He lived in an animal hospital for a few years, one that I worked at. And the owner originally, the hospital owner, the co-owner, he had him down in Florida and brought him up to North Carolina because his wife became allergic to cats apparently. So he lived in the animal hospital for a year or two, and I started working there. Again, I worked there before, and I eventually took him home because it's like, I see a cat in a cage. That's not much of a life. And I knew we would be able to successfully integrate him into our lives and into our cats' lives at the time. And he, what am I saying? He eventually got congestive heart failure. So we gave him, Jennifer, your dad is in North Carolina? Awesome. What part of North Carolina? We gave him the pills to kind of help with his congestive heart failure, but it was just unfortunately just a matter of time. Eventually, the fluid buildup around his lungs and his heart just got to be a bit too much, and he was essentially just drowning from the inside. So the same kind of like with Kitty, we had to make that call where we had to do what's best for him. So that's Norman. And then lastly, and thank you for the comment. We are vultures. Having a little shrine. Yeah, we do like it too. So this is the little boy. He was a scraggly little one. He had a lot of fleas on him when he was a little baby. And another animal hospital situation I worked at. Somebody brought him in. They found him wandering around like basically in their backyard. And I said, I'll take the little guy home. Right? It's like, how can you say no to that little face? So he was a little boy, and he grew into a very large barn cat. He, at his biggest, was 25 pounds. I know John here, for Cat Billies, he's got a kitty who's 23 pounds, big cat, but this one is 25 pounds. Unfortunately, he's probably the toughest one to deal with whenever I come over here and look at these and talk about these kitties. He was only 5 years old. when he passed away with feline leukemia. It's something he apparently had as a kitten, but it was hidden. It wasn't active until eventually just something happened. Stress, perhaps. It's hard to say exactly what the situation was, but something happened where the leukemia, it activated, and then it was just a matter of time. So, but anyways, those are gone but not forgotten for. They will go with us, obviously, where everybody else goes. Eventually, this will, become more full with others in due time. Hello there, Iggy girl, or Izzy girl. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you being here. Let's spend a couple of moments with Tang and Yoda, and then we'll go check out with Rosemary at the end. Get that very bright light here. Let's go spend a few minutes. We are vultures. You're making me tear up. Yeah, I don't mean to. It's always hard when I go over there and talk about them. I mean, the little boy, like I said, he was the hardest one. It's been a decade, nearly, but it seems like it's only been just yesterday kind of feeling. I can still remember his last day with us and how it happened, how we had to rush him to the vet, and he passed away on the exam table. So, but it's tough, because these are babies. These are our babies. We don't have any human children, so these are our children, and that's why my wife and I are such, with this channel, big advocates for, trying to educate, motivating, inspiring, giving a laugh sometimes with some of my, shorts that I put out and stuff like that, and advocating for our feline friends and our feline family members. Because I don't feel like there's enough advocating that goes on. I think there's just a lot of intolerance and indifference when it comes. Bruce, you're heading out? Awesome. Have a good night. And we'll see you next time, Bruce. Take care out there in Indiana. But anyways, every so often when I know I have a few new people in there, I just like to kind of go over there and kind of show them. All right. We're going to go do a little pit stop over to Tang for a moment, and then we're going to finish up with Rosemary. Tang was what was that? What was that? We are vultures. You see all those pet funny. I do. I completely agree with you. People do a lot of stupid stuff on social media. We are vultures in order to get views and in order to get people to click and watch their video. And I think it's just completely disgraceful. And I think the worst part is the platforms, they don't seem to care. As long as it's bringing them people in and watching the stuff, then that's what they'll do. So I completely agree with you on that. And I think just getting on that topic somewhat also, I'm sure everybody has seen kind of like the quote unquote rescues where like you have a starving kitten or a starving dog or whatever. And, these people are supposedly good Samaritans, but it turns out a lot of those videos, they're staged, they're fake. They put them in those situations. And, then then they put them out for people to see. So it's just insane to me. The depravity of humans knows no bounds, it seems like sometimes, when it comes to innocent creatures. And I feel kind of the same way with, people that neglect or abuse the elderly or young children. There's just no place for y'all in this society, I feel. So.
But anyways, all right. You get Tangy. If it got shut down, they'd just start another channel. Yeah. Now, you know, I'm not to say that there's not rescue people that are out there, right? That there's not, you know, people that are doing good work and stuff like that. But my thought is always, okay, you see a cat or a dog in a bad situation. They're stuck in mud. Jennifer, bye. Yeah, Jennifer, I do these lives every night at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So if interested, you can hop in. But in the meantime, have yourself a wonderful night. But what I was saying is that, like, who in their right mind, if you see a cat or a dog or an animal that's in a bad place, that's stuck in mud, that's dying, that has bugs all over them, you're really gonna tell me you're gonna flip your camera out and film it? It's like, really? You know, I mean, really? Is that really what you're gonna do? I mean, come on now. Izzy girl, some people just have no soul. Yeah, people have no soul, period, it seems like. Okay, all right, so Tang, we're gonna leave you so we can go see Rosemary. So bye, Tang. Hello there, I can't pronounce your name. I'm gonna mess that name up, so I'm not gonna try to, but hi. I hope you're doing well. Tang, you gotta stay in here, buddy. You know the rules. When Rosemary is out, you gotta stay in. See, Rosemary is downstairs. See if I'll try not to fall down the stairs.
In a while.
As my wife just said, it's been a while. Yes, it has. I used to have a problem falling down the stairs. I just learned how to walk recently. Oh, hey, honey. So this is Rosemary, for those who do not know Rosemary, and for those, obviously, who do know Rosemary. She got a little purr going on. Let me see if y'all can maybe hear it. Very light purr. You gonna go to your sink? We all know you're the special sink kitty. Yep, Rosemary again. You get double dose of Rosemary. She loves all the exposure. What is that, honey? Are you waiting for the water to go on? Like, where's the water, human? This is not an agreement that we had. Said you can film me, and I'll put my nose right in the camera, but I must have water. I'm actually like an oversized frog. Never with all of the kitties that I've known, I've never known such a sink cat. Turn on just a smidge, honey. Just a smidge. You get a little drink. You get it all over your nose. You get little licky lickies. Yep, what these live streams are known for. Rosemary drinking out of the sink.
Hello there, Ramla. Is your cat's fur hard to manage? No, not really. All of our cats are short-haired, so they don't really have long coats. So no, not really. Now I know there's a few folks in here that have some long-haired kitties, and they're definitely a little bit more tricky to manage, I would imagine, because you got a lot more brushing you normally have to do. Or, you know, you could have the opposite, where you have a Sphinx cat and they don't have any hair, then you got to bathe them pretty regularly. Any more water, honey? We are vultures. You wish mine would let you brush them more. Do you have long-haired kitties? We are vultures. I can't remember. I don't know if you said what kind of kitties you have or not. Hello there, Oliver. Hope you're doing well. Ramla, breed name? Question mark. So I'm not sure what you mean. You're talking about this particular breed? Like Rosemary here? Rosemary's a tortoiseshell. She's just a domestic short hair. Typical kitty, basically. But let me know if that's what you're asking, or if you're asking me another question. I'm a little slow sometimes. Too much cat fur in the brain. Catnip sniffing. All right, honey, I don't want to waste too much water there. We are in a drought, aren't we? Yeah, tortoiseshell here. The kind of, I think as Tranquil put it, the kind of the blending of a couple of colors. But she does have, though, like a, I know, she has kind of like a tabby tail, though. And she's got her question mark hook tail, as you all can see. Just another random gamer, so floofy? Not really. I mean, actually, you want to see a floofy kitty, go check out a Norwegian forest cat. I think it'd be awesome eventually to have one of those cats, one of those like 40-pound Norwegian forest cats. You see them on YouTube every so often. People stretch them out and they go like, they're like 3 feet long. Now, I will say, we are vultures, just to kind of connect on your comment there. There's definitely shedding that goes on. That's for sure, especially this time of the year in the summertime. You know, we could probably, with all these cats, we could probably make another 2 or 3 cats with all the shedding that goes on. Or yeah, or if you want to see kitties, you can, yeah, definitely, like that 4Cat Billy's John's channel there. He's got some floof going on there for sure. But anyways, just checking the time here. Time's almost getting away from me. Gonna start to say my goodbyes. I normally do these lives for about an hour, as most of you know. New folks, they don't know, but most of the regulars, if you will, they know. So I'm going to start saying my goodbyes. John, we are vultures. Just another random gamer. Ramla, Oliver, if you're still hanging here. I already said that name. Tranquil, Bruce, you already left. Sydney Cat, if you're still hanging in here. Izzy Girl, if you're still living in here. You're still sitting in here. And if in case I missed somebody, Trish, anybody else, y'all have a wonderful night. Take care. God bless. I always like to end with, if you have a cat, hug your kitty. Buy a Volter. I'm just going to call you Void, if that's okay. It's easier on my end. And also, if you have a chance of adopting a cat, adopt an older cat. They always need that love. I'll be back same time tomorrow. Same place, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Just hanging out with 9 kitties and with y'all. All right. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Bye, Rosemary. She says, bye, people. I'll be here all night in my sink. No, she wishes you could be here all night in her sink.